Today, on the Tom Kearin Channel, I stopped trying to manifest, I assumed it, and reality yielded instantly. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Tom Kearin Channel and studios of Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, good morning, and welcome back to the Tom Kearin Channel. We have another big video for you today as we continue our summer tour of Europe. One of you reached out to share your story, and in the title of your email, it said, "Change Beyond My Wildest Dreams." And it's interesting because this change was a change within. But the circumstances, your physical reality, the people, events, and circumstances must yield to that choice, must yield to that change that you have decided. Right? It has no choice. It's law. Remember, physical reality or the projection or reflection of your life, the people, events, and circumstances, do not have a free will of their own. Its will is your will. Your will to assume and choose who and what you're conscious of being. Assume and choose who you are. That's what she did. And she said, I had a strong desire to tell you how much my life has changed since we last talked. And in her circumstances, she's married and in an unhappy marriage with a daughter. And she wanted a separation. But she was feeling all the doubt, all the fear, all the guilt, thinking that, oh, I've got to do something with my nervous system, and I've got to impress my subconscious to change this. But what did she do? Instead, she let the fear be there. She let the doubt be there. She decided, I'm not going to do anything with my nervous system. I'm not going to try to impress my subconscious. Instead, I'm going to assume that I am that person that I desire to be. I'm going to assume that I'm already living that life that I want to live. Wow. She stopped trying to manifest. She stopped trying to do something with the doubt. She stopped trying to do something with the fear. She stopped trying to do something with the guilt. She stopped trying to do something with her nervous system. She stopped trying to do something with the idea of the subconscious mind that it needed to be impressed and reprogrammed, and decided, I am going to assume that I am already that person that I desire to be. I'm going to assume that I'm living those circumstances. And then 3D reality, or that physical projected, reflected experience, must yield to that assumption. It's law. You are reality. The 3D reality, that physical reality, doesn't have a will of its own. It's your will. Your will to choose, your will to assume that you're already that person that you desire to be. And she says, now I'm living the circumstances I've always dreamed of. Right? She says, there's no animosity. They're great friends, right? Great friends. And they understand, and he understands, that they have nothing together romantically. And she said it couldn't have come at the worst possible time when she decided this. She goes, I made this decision right before my daughter's first birthday. And she said it couldn't have worked out better, that they had a wonderful time sharing in her birthday. And now they're going on a trip to visit his family, another thing that she had doubt over, and fear and guilt. And it's all her just assuming, everything is going my way. Everything is what I say it is. And she wanted that beautiful relationship with her husband. She wanted to co-parent her daughter. She wanted to be able to visit his family without any problems and issues and questions and all of that. Wow. And she shared with me, she said, before I learned the truth of reality, I would have never been able to do this on my own. Before I learned the truth that you taught me through your videos and our sessions together, I love that. But remember, it's you. It was already within you. All you needed to do was make the choice, make the assumption, because reality yields around that. We're always going to point to the truth, and we're going to do our videos every day. And if you want to talk to me, I'm going to talk with you. But I already know you're already there. I already know you can stand in the truth of who you are. right? As that I am awareness of being, as that not just powerful, but all power. You're not just creating and manifesting reality, you are reality. You're all of it. And in every moment, you're creating worlds, creating realities. You are a reality generator, right? You're creating it in every moment by your assumptions of who you are and in your reality. Wow. And so when you choose, when you change, everything must coalesce and yield to that decision, to that choice, to that assumption. Wow. I am your host, Tom Kearin, and this is the Tom Kearin Channel and studios at Be Something Wonderful, where we help you level up and become the best version of yourself. Creators, be sure to stay with us. We have a lot more content coming. We just released a big video on the Be Something Wonderful channel. Check that out. And until next time, with great love, with great light and infinite gratitude, this is Tom Kearin coming to you from Bordeaux, France, with another powerful video. See you soon.